Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with the December forecast for December 2017. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. As always, keep in mind these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages, and if you're interested in a private reading or you want to check out the specials currently running, the links are in the description box below. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you. At the bottom of the deck is your overall energy. We have Temperance. Temperance is a major arcana card. It is your card, first of all. So for some of you, December is your month, is what I'm getting. Okay, now it can be that you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday, but it's definitely a month where you can take this time and use it to plan for what you want and plan a way to get what you want, come up with strategies. Okay, that's what the Temperance card also talks about, finding a way to make things happen, finding a way to use the energies to your advantage to create something new. It can also indicate wait time, or a time when you need to be patient, or a time when you need to let things flow in their natural rhythm. Don't try to force things, don't try to rush things. The Temperance card is also telling you that through whatever wait time you're experiencing in the month of December, it's important that you stay active. It's important that you focus on other things, that you stay constructive, okay, in a constructive mindset. Don't just stop doing things because there's delays. Don't give up on things because there are delays, okay? Is also a message here. The Temperance card is also talking about healing. So maybe you're making up with someone in the month of December. There was a falling out. You were definitely not seeing eye to eye. There was refusal to compromise is what I'm getting. And it could be that in the month of December, you find a way to get back on the same page, or at least to respect each other's views, okay? So that's also coming up. In your current situation, this is how you walk into the month, or what's going on for you when you're watching the video. We have the Magician. The Magician is another major arcana card here in your spread, and it is talking about new beginnings, energy that is fertile for you to use and create something new. Now, your resources are increasing. That's also coming up. And resources can be time, money, energy, opportunities, okay? So you could be making new contacts at this time because communication is also a factor. And a Gemini individual, Sun, Moon, or Rising may be significant in your life at this time, for better or for worse. For others of you, double check your facts. The Temperance card with the Magician is telling you don't just jump in on something just off of someone's word, okay? Slow things down, check your facts, and then decide what you want to do, because someone may be talking to you about something that you're going to think in the moment that that's kind of too good to be true, or that seems too easy, or why would that happen? There's going to be something that doesn't quite make sense to you at the time. Take time to check it, okay? Check it out before you sign anything or you get involved with anything, make any commitments, okay? Because the Magician can also be a bit of a trickster, or someone who doesn't give you all the facts, or someone who only gives you the information that makes them look good, or that's going to get them to get what they want out of the situation with your help, but they're not going to tell you that you're helping them, okay? If that makes sense. So I feel that there's an abundance of opportunity, increase in resources that's definitely coming in. Be discerning, keep your balance, don't let things go to your head, because that's when you get cocky and that's when you don't check things, you just go for it, okay? What's going to help or hinder you, we have the Seven of Swords. So what's going to help you is a strategy. So again, get a plan together and just stick to it, especially if you're experiencing delays, all right? Or conflicting views or conflicting information. Just stick to the plan. For those of you, the Seven of Swords is to do with the Magician, where again, someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or someone's trying to paint a different picture than what things really are. And it's going to be a conversation. where they put something in front of you for you to accept it, but you're not going to know what you're accepting, basically, okay, if you just rush into it. So double check your facts, read the paperwork, read things carefully, ask questions, get things in writing, keep your receipts, keep your email chains, okay, because there may be a trickster among you. All right, and it may be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be, though, okay? Someone who's an excellent communicator. They have really good communication skills, and they have a way of getting you excited about things just by the words that they're using, okay? So just be mindful about that. See? And the reason why things are happening the way they are, we have the Ace of Cups. Someone's trying to offer you something, but it's watery, so it's wishy-washy type of energy. So it's either they're trying to sell you something that's not theirs yet, or they're trying to promise you something that they can't possibly guarantee to you, or stuff like that, okay? There's something there that's enough for them to show you, but they don't have it yet. They don't have what they're talking about. They don't have what they're promising you. So double check your facts, get things in writing, read the paperwork, ask the questions, okay, before you commit to anything. For others of you, this just talks about an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of offers, okay? Your cup is running over. An abundance of resources. And this can be in a work sense, it can be in a romantic sense, it can be with anything that you're focused on. It's a general reading, okay? So keep that in mind. But there's a lot of opportunities, okay, coming in. So it's very important that we don't get carried away, that we select carefully, okay? For others of you, this is a time when you focus on love. This is a time when you're thinking about an air sign or a water sign, okay? Thinking about reaching out to them, or thinking about asking for a second chance, or thinking about starting something with that person, okay? But there's a conversation that needs to be had, and either they're shying away from the conversation, they don't really want to have that conversation, they're avoiding you, or you're avoiding having that conversation for whatever reason. In the past, we have the Chariot. So again, this can be a Cancer individual, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Either this person has walked away from you, or you have walked away from this person, but you're thinking about going back, okay? Because whatever you did, you're kind of circling back to this person, okay? Or they're circling back to you, I should say. So you do see something or someone from the past coming back around. For others of you, this is about a new role that is proposed to you based on previous success and hard work. You're being rewarded with a new opportunity. Again, ask the questions. There may be things that are hidden about this, or things that they're trying to get away with, like getting you to accept before you talk salary, or getting you to sign on the dotted line before you talk about benefits and perks and stuff like that, or getting you to sign on the dotted line before they talk to you about your responsibilities and exactly what they're going to be expecting of you, okay? So just make sure that you pay attention and that you ask the questions that you need to ask, okay? Because it's a good thing. Other than that, it's a really good thing. But with some things, there's a bit of malintent where someone's trying to manipulate you, but in other situations, it's just oversight that you then have to readdress, okay? And it's just the Mercury retrograde energy. In your crowning thoughts, we have the King of Wands. So you have Temperance in your reading, you have the King of Wands here. So definitely a time for you to focus on you. With the King of Wands, this is negotiation. This is having conversations to do with your worth, what you should get, what you deserve, okay? The King of Wands here also talks about either waiting on a decision, waiting for someone else to make a decision regarding you, or you have to make certain decisions about certain people or opportunities in your life. And with the King of Wands, you're thinking about things in the long run, and you're thinking about what's going to give you the most profit or rewards, and it doesn't have to be just in a financial sense, in the long run. This is also a time when you're thinking about taking a chance on something, taking a chance on someone. Again, as long as you don't rush into anything, I feel that this is a good move for you to make. Take a chance, give something a chance, give something a go with this energy. But make sure that you do have a plan or a general vision of what you want things to be. And whoever's trying to help you or whoever's trying to sell you anything, in the literal sense or the metaphorical sense, just double check, okay? In your near future, so around mid-month, we have the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, these conversations are successful. This is an interview situation, maybe in the beginning of the month, where you pay attention and you do ask those questions that you need to ask, and then you're waiting for the decision. Around mid-month, you get that job offer, okay? For others of you, whatever you're applying for, especially if it's anything to do with banks, I feel that there may be some back and forth either in the beginning of the process or in the beginning of the month, where they mess up either your name, spell it wrong, or your social information, okay? There is something's wrong there, okay? And there's a little bit of going back and forth, but around mid-month, you do get what you applied for, okay? Is what I'm getting here with the Page of Pentacles. Overall, this is about a good opportunity that is presented to you, either in a business sense, financial, or romantic, okay, or otherwise. You do need to pay attention. Don't rush ahead like you may have done in the past. Have clear conversations. Be direct, okay? Be diplomatic, but direct. Address specific questions. Get your answers. Get it in writing. And then when it does come together, it's correct, it's the right way around, and it can just keep going as opposed to going back in circles to fix things and then start, okay? In the position representing you, we have the Five of Swords. So this is how you see yourself. With the Five of Swords, you see yourself ready to fight. For some of you, you're ready to fight for what you want. You're ready to go for it, okay? And you're ready to make whatever compromises and sacrifices you need to make to reach your goals. For others of you, you're anticipating this conversation with this air sign maybe going wrong. You're anticipating them telling you off. You're anticipating them being hurtful towards you because they're still hurt by whatever happened in the past between the two of you, okay? So that's something that's on the mind for you. And it may be why you're hesitating reaching out to that person or hesitating having a conversation with them, okay? In your environment, we have the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands in your environment, this tells you that whatever difficulties you have or whatever difficulties you're anticipating, you will be able to conquer. It's also a card that tells you to stand your ground and go for what you want. Don't back down. Don't take no for an answer. All right. The Seven of Wands is also about new rules, new boundaries. This is okay. This is not okay. This is, I can live with this. I will not tolerate this. So you may have conversations where you clear the air with someone. It may be intense. It may be challenging. But with diplomacy, you may come out of it with a new relationship, a different relationship with that person that's better because there's new ground rules, okay? For others of you, this is saying that around mid-month you're going to be very, very busy. Around the second week into the third, there's going to be a lot of different expectations thrown at you. There's going to be a lot of work thrown at you. There's going to be a lot of demands from other people thrown your way. But the Seven of Wands is telling you to prioritize, to say no every now and again, and you will be able to stay on top of everything, okay? In your hopes and fears, we have the Hangman. So with the Hangman in your hopes and fears, for some of you, this is about hoping to rekindle something, hoping to restart something, hoping to have a new beginning with something that was suspended, that was left up in the air. that was left unclarified, that was left unsaid, that was left unfinished. Okay, that's been on your mind, and so you're hoping to be able to move that forward, to move it forward or to end it one way or another. Okay, whichever way it applies. The fear with the Hangman is that you reach out to someone and either they're mean to you or hurtful to you, or they ignore you. Okay, and that's a fear for some of you. This also talks about delays. Mercury is retrograde, so you know this kind of energy has been showing up a lot. Well, it will be going retrograde on the 3rd till about the 22nd, and then we still have the shadow period. But I feel that this makes you anxious. When there's a wait time, it makes you anxious, okay, and it causes anxiety and doubt, and that's why you feel like you need to have a plan, you need to have a strategy, and you need to feel like you're on top of things. Okay, try to go with it. You can't control the energy, you can't control other people. Try to embrace it and do the best you can, and that's why they're saying if there is a wait time, keep yourself busy, focused on something else, okay, while things come together, so that you avoid the worry, the fear, the anxiety. In the outcome, we do have the 10 of Pentacles. So with the 10 of Pentacles, for some of you, this can be about reunions, reconciliations, healing relationships, getting relationships back on track, and that could be with a romantic interest, it can be with a former partner, it could be with a friend that you haven't spoken to, it can be with a coworker that you haven't spoken to, okay, because there was issues, there was conflict, or there was just distance. This is reunions. For others of you, of course, you know, this is spending time with friends and family. It is the holiday season, and this is joyous occasions. This is seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time, and that could also be talking about family. You may be traveling to see family, or you find that a lot of your family members come to see you and surprise you, okay? For others of you, this is about reaching a significant goal when it comes to your finances. For others, this is about getting the money for the house, and you have your own home, okay, by the end of the year. This could also be about news of a pregnancy, and you've been doing tests, and you've been going back and forth, and you've been talking to a lot of different doctors because you want to be pregnant, okay, and you get the good news, and then maybe towards the end of the month you're celebrating because it's safer to celebrate, or you find out that you're pregnant and it's safe to tell everyone, okay, with this energy as well. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, one card flipped over, but I don't know. There we go, 7 of Cups. So this flipped over, 7 of Cups. So again, just double check your facts. Make sure that whatever someone's promising you, they have a right to promise, or they can make that promise, they can make that guarantee. Get things in writing and double check your facts, okay? Yeah. So with the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, the Devil card, and the Emperor. So again, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. There may be Capricorn in there, or this just indicates a toxic situation, an intense situation. And with the Emperor, either someone being stubborn, or this is about growing up, really maturing, and asking for forgiveness, or this is the other person doing that and they're coming to you and asking for forgiveness, or they're apologizing for some things that they may have said or done. For others of you, this could be about a divorce. You know, you may have divorced this person and now you're having conversations again because maybe you share a child, or you have a family, and that's the responsible thing to do, to have that conversation, to try to fix things. For others of you, this is about paperwork. That has to do with work, that has to do with a good position, a good paying position. and the paperwork is coming through. Okay, but you have to pay attention and look at the details of things before you sign, because there may be some things in there that are not, either they're not okay or they're not clear. They need to be addressed before you sign. Okay, so that's one thing. And with the Ten of Pentacles, with this, let me just get it. What are they talking about? Being the bigger person, not getting involved in old habits. When something hurtful is said, getting sensitive about it, okay, getting in your ego about it, and then saying no. This is saying about, you know, be the bigger person, stay grounded. It's understandable that the other person is hurt. Hear them out. Okay? Don't go into old ways of trying to control and force someone to feel a certain way. And again, this can go either way, either for you not to do this or for the other person not to do this. And with the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Rods. So for some of you, this is about family visiting after a time of separation, distance, not seeing each other. Family is traveling, coming in to see you. For others of you, again, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, there was a heartbreak situation between the two of you. You may start to talk again, and it feels like healing and starting things up again. And you may talk online, or you may travel to see each other, okay, with this energy as well. But I do feel that your ships are coming in with something that you previously got your hopes up with and then were disappointed. Now your ships are coming in with that and you have success with that, okay, whatever the goal is. You may have had 3 different attempts at this and now it's finally working, okay? Now it's finally coming together. But it is a time for love, a time for spending with the people that you love, being kind, patient, compassionate, focusing on what's important and not a hurtful past, okay? Celebration after a wait time that caused you anxiety, also coming in. Your guidance card, you have the zebra, and I've seen this card I think in 3 different readings or 4, I don't know. So let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. So whatever you're fearful of, whatever you're dreading or anticipating for it to go a bad way, this is saying let go of it. It's now or never is also what I'm getting with for some of you, okay? It's now or never. Now's the time to make a move is also what I'm getting. Make a move or make the move. Let go of fear. If fear is the only thing holding you back, then focus on your plan and just keep going, keep going, keep going. Wait time, waiting around is bad for you because it causes more fear. So this is saying just go for it. Don't even think about it, okay? Make the changes that you need to make. Go for the opportunities that you want to go for. Trust your instincts, okay? If something feels right to you, embrace it. If something feels off and like you need to think about it or double check, you can't put your finger on it, but something seems off, then that's what you need to pay attention with and double check before you say yes or no. Don't be stuck is what I'm getting with that. And don't let fear hold you back. I get that the worst that can happen is that they say no, but you can recover from that, okay? Be the King of Wands. Be courageous. Be the visionary. Be the spontaneous person. Be the courageous person to go for what you want, to take a chance. whether that's, you know, having that conversation or reaching out to that person. What's the worst that can happen? They could say no, they could ignore you. That's fine. At least you tried, and you don't have to spend your time thinking, what if? That's the worst. That's the two of the most painful words in the world. What if? Okay, so no regrets in the month of December. Go for it. Trust your instincts. Double check your information. But you got success coming in. Success, recognition, rewards, reconciliations, rekindling of relationships that are important to you, and success moving into the next month. Okay? So that's your reading. I hope that it makes sense and that it helps you. Looking forward to your comments. Let me know how the cards apply to you. If they do, remember to watch your moon and rising sign reading. Come back and watch the reading again if it doesn't make sense now. Give it a week or so and then come back to it. But yeah, I hope that the messages help. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the whole year. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful holiday season and a fantastic new year. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.